All right, y'all, let's see what I got for you today. I've told you guys that one of the biggest things for me is that I've learned how to keep the peace and in my life. Well, I also figured out how to dance in the rain. Like, even if shit's hitting the fan, I don't really care. I just feel like it's an adventure. It's just like, sometimes I'm up at night if I have to be, but it's more and more rare. I've just learned how to just not care. Shit's gonna happen all the times. You have this many moving parts in your life, something's always happening somewhere. So you gotta turn it off and enjoy yourself regardless. So eventually you get to that point, right? But I noticed one thing that I've been practicing a lot more lately, and I grew up in the 90s. Like, I was a teenager in the 90s basically. So those were the times where we didn't have a cell phone, like where we rode our bike and like went to the park and like looked at a tree. And I started to incorporate that back into my life, especially disconnecting from all the sensory input stuff that's taking place. And one thing I would notice I was doing is I would like turn on YouTube on my TV and then I'd let it play and I'd like be on social media on my phone. So it's like a zombie situation. I would put the phone down and within 30 seconds I'd pick it back up and then realize I did it. It was like a subconscious thing. I didn't even realize I'd picked it back up. I'm thinking to myself, this is a problem, And on top of that, like, what are we ingesting? Like, what are we watching all the time? What is it? And then for me, it's like information like all the way down the line. Music, rock music and rap music have these like, they drum up bad emotions because rock dudes are like, it's hella intense. They're fucking like, life's a bitch, basically. And fucking the rappers are like, it's homicidal rap music. So it's like, if you're listening to that all day and you don't feel very great, there might be a reason. But I like to just go out because I live next to the beach. I like to go to the beach or to the park and just like lay in some grass or lay right there on the beach with no music, no phone, not talking to anyone, not thinking about anything, and let the water hit my feet and smell some grass and fucking, slow it way, way, way down. Watch a hummingbird. Think for 20 minutes about some intricate part of your body or the world that just amazes you and be in awe for a while. Maybe relish a win, Fucking, if you won, think about it for 8 hours a day like you would think of a loss. And, get away from these phones. When I go to sleep, my phone's in the living room. I'm not interacting with the phone all night. When I wake up in the morning, I lay there for like 30 minutes and I just feel like thankful and grateful for everything. I'm in perfect health. My businesses are amazing. Everything's perfect. I live in the perfect places. Everything's how I want it to be. So I just sit there and wiggle my toes and just think, how did I get so lucky to be here? And it really changes my whole day. So part of staying at peace, part of keeping the peace is turning off all this fucking garbage that's in our face now. That wasn't in our face, 20 years ago or more. And life was way different then. It was so much more enjoyable. I feel like anxiety kind of frequently, I think, because of all the input stuff that's coming in all the time. And even when I'm looking on Instagram or something, it's like, I only have social media for my businesses. When I'm scrolling through there, it's like you're scrolling through there to find like a dopamine hit. It's like an addiction, and it truly is. And if you can break the addiction and get back to your roots and enjoy being outside and not overloading yourself with this bullshit all the time, I think that your life's going to be more enjoyable. I'm finding far more peace in my life with it. All right, guys. I always appreciate you guys tuning in. We do have some other channels, so if you want to go in the description and follow those, we'd really appreciate the support. Freeze POV, Our Latest Angels, our celebrity obituary channel. We got Larry Springer. If you're at Larry Springer, we got Smacking the Walls. So go in the description, follow us at our other places. We really appreciate it. Share us out if you can. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe, and we gonna see you on the next one.